surely be missed. The PBA will be right back for more of your Sunday action.
At nagsimula na po ang second half sa pagitan ng Meralco at Ginebra. Lamang po ang Meralco 35-34 after the end of a low-scoring first half. They have the ball here. Cardona on the move. Bounce pass, Omolon.
Again, another sign of the shimmering maturity of Macmac Cardona. Not going for the shot, but looking to pass, finding the open man to score.
Well, JC Intal hits a three-pointer from the corner, and he ties the ball game at 37.
That's the second of the game.
Here's Cardona firing away. Rebound para kay Eric Meng, who starts the second half with Intal, Miller, Hatfield, and the man with the ball, Mike Cortez. And Cortez loses the leather. Here comes Escobar to Cardona on the right side. Cardona for three. In and out. And Ginebra is on the run. And here's Intal with a reverse. So 5 straight points for the Rocket, JC Intal, and he has 11 markers in this ball game.
This is the point that we were making earlier about the game now being very free-flowing. Referees are not going to blow their whistles if it's incidental contact. We're seeing some contact being displayed by both these teams, especially as both are playing hard defense. But the referees are going to let it go.
Intal firing again. Thought he was feeling it. The ball is back with Escobar. 2 minutes having gone by dito sa third period. Kami po'y nagagalak na makasalo kayong lahat for PBA Super Sunday. Ang pagbabalik ng PBA as Omolon with a turnaround. Omolon now with 13. And we're tied anew at 39 sa mga unang bahagi ng third period. Here's Meng. That's the first personal laban kay Marlo Aquino, who started this game para sa Meralco. We have over 14,000 fans inside the Big Dome. And they were able to witness a fantastic graphic display during our opening ceremonies as Cortez fires away. Bola nakuha ni Meng. Inside, Intal. Intal, no go. One more try. Still no go. Meng goes to Intal. And then outside to Cortez. Wide open. Thought about it. Goes outside to Miller with 17 to shoot para sa Ginebra. And here's Miller. Dancing inside. And the layup is no good. Here comes Escobar. Cardona. Escobar. Marlo. Okay, Marlo Aquino says, bakit ba tayo nagmamadali? This ball game is tied at 39 with still over 8 minutes remaining in the third. The ball is back with Marlo Aquino against Eric Meng. One thing we notice, Marlo's getting his shots.
That's right. Meralco is going to the man at the post, and Marlo Aquino is getting his opportunities. Another missed opportunity here for Barangay Ginebra. They're getting the penetrations. They're able to slice their way through that interior defense, but they cannot get the shots.
Second personal foul laban kay Bitoy Omolon. Here's the Dean's list for Ginebra.
Well, for Ginebra, they've been able to attack the weakest link. Yun yung backcourt ng Meralco, and they've been able to force 11 turnovers so far against Meralco. Whether they're pushing or pulling, well, we don't see the kind of transition game that Coach Joseph Chico wants from this team. They've only scored 4 fast break points so far. As far as not settling, well, you see they've already taken 9 free throws in the first half, but they're just not getting the right rhythm to hit those foul shots. They're going 3 out of 9 from the line.
Escobar needs help. Here's Daa. Shot clock down to 7 seconds. Daa, handoff to Cardona. Cardona against Hatfield. Cardona, wow, he scores against Rudy Hatfield. And Cardona with 6 points.
And that pull-up jump shot of Bakbak Cardona, very difficult to read.
So tabla na naman tayo at 41 all with 8:03 remaining in the third. And there's a foul against Marlo Aquino.
As former Governor Ito Inares is in the building enjoying this game. You know, kanina nakita natin si Macmac Cardona scoring off Rudy Hatfield. Hatfield not able to apply the brakes and stop him. But what made that play so nice to watch is because he's developed to be a double threat. And you don't know whether he's going to pass off or it's going to score. It makes him doubly dangerous, si Macmac Cardona on offense.
Here's Cortez inside. And the ball is picked up by Cardona. But stolen by Cortez. And a cool cat with 6 points. He started the game para sa Ginebra. At lamang ang Jin Kings 43-41. Oh, nice pass, Cardona for Escobar.
And Mike Cortez not able to read where that pass was coming from.
Of course, Cardona and Escobar nagsama para sa talk and text. Meantime, Miller hounded by Cardona. Cortez against Escobar. 9 to shoot. Outside to Intal. Intal for 3. Can't get the bounce. Espinas with a box out. And here's Cardona on the move. And a bad pass intended for Omolon.
You know, that's the chemistry disadvantage of Meralco. Again, not able to read the movement of Bitoya Malon. Cardona thinking that he was going to go forward. The pass going out of bounds.
Here's Mamaril. Off the glass is good.
Nice pick and roll. You see Mamaril shielding and then rolling to the basket. And the recognition by Willie Miller passing the ball to the man who rolled to the hoop.
Nearing the halfway mark of the third quarter. And Escobar, his shot rattles out. Takbo ng Ginebra dito. Here's Helterbrand. Eyeball to eyeball with Cardona. To Miller. Willie Miller. Two-man game. Nice pass para kay Mamaril. And the foul is against Gabby Espinas, his second personal. At yan po ang fourth team foul laban sa Meralco. This will send Billy Mama to the line. Mamaril, balik Ginebra.
More free throw problems here for Barangay Ginebra. Changing of the guard here from Meralco. Weinstein and Chris Ross checking back in. Weinstein nga ba to o Weinstein?
Alamin natin yan. Magu, what do you have for us?
You know, Miko, with the reunion of Asito Lava and Macmac Cardona here at Meralco, a lot of pundits are all of a sudden ranking the Bulls amongst the playoff contenders. But Coach Ran Gregorio is quick to point out that they are still in the process of building their team. He likens their task to a marathon in a way that they want to build a strong unit that can stand the test of time. And of course, anchored on his proven system of defense. Miko?
Well, salamat Magu. Meantime, here's Helterbrand. Let's see if Meralco can play tough defense on this possession. 5.5 remaining dito sa third quarter. Apat na kabate ng Ginebra.
Too wide the pass here coming from Helterbrand.
Timeout muna ang Meralco dito. Timeout din kami. Back in a moment. PBA Super Sunday. Solar TV, Ginebra kontra Meralco. Lamang ang Ginebra 47-43. PBA radyo natin, DZRJ 810 kHz. Ayan, kasamang Benji, Idol, Snow, Padua, pati the great Ed Pixon. Monitoring the proceedings.
He's making sure that everything's okay.
Bisor na bisor ang dating. You
know, by the way, a lot of people are probably wondering kung bakit naging low scoring yung ating first half. and you would expect that Meralco with a Mac Cardona there, Barangay Ginebra with a Cogiwa, with a Intal and a Helterbrand there, but naging low scoring. My thinking is, my explanation is because the teams now are playing much harder defense because walang masyadong tawagan eh. So they're able to gamble a lot on defense, play harder, play more physical, and it's making life a little more difficult for the offensive player to score. And that's the perfect example. Again, the defense of Barangay Ginebra making it difficult for Meralco to even get off a shot. And that's a consequence of the kind of officiating that we're watching. And I think it's great for the league because now the players can play the kind of defense you can expect from a hard-nosed league.
Look out, contact between JC Intal and the rookie Sean Weinstein. At naku, tatlo agad ang rumesbak kay Weinstein. At si Intal ang tatawagan dito ng offensive foul.
Now we're also seeing Barangay Ginebra lapse into a lot of turnovers. At kanina nakita natin yung graphic saying that halos walang napalitan nga sa Barangay Ginebra. Only Sunday Salvacion was taken out from last year's lineup and only one rookie making this lineup on opening day, si Jimbo Aquino. But you're also seeing a lot of experimentation being done here by Coach Joseph Echico, particularly in his backcourt combinations. And there's a foul. That had to be a foul. Sandali.
At nagkatulakan pa si JJ Helterbrand at si Asi Taulava. And JJ Helterbrand saying, I don't care if you're 6'9".
I want to keep this ball.
And Taulava telling JJ, you should.
Look
at that, look at Asi.
What a dive. Asi Taulava throwing his entire body on JJ Helterbrand.
Here's JJ against Asi. Helterbrand to Tubit. Under 5 minutes to go in the third quarter. And here's Miller firing away. Bola babalik kay Helterbrand. Bagong shot clock para sa Ginebra. And the ball will go out in favor of Ginebra. And they will have 16 seconds on the shot clock.
Again, Coach Joseph Echico going to his three-guard lineup with Helterbrand, Tubit, and Miller.
So 4 minutes remaining dito sa third quarter. Apat ang kabante ng Ginebra. Double team on Miller. Hatfield against Asi. Hatfield, a high looper.
Oh, yes. He didn't expect that to go in. But if he didn't expect it to go in, why did he put it up?
But
Yeah, no choice.
neither did Meralco.
No choice, no choice.
Here's Asi outside Ross. Weinstein, the rookie. Back to Ross. Ross fires. That's not the strongest suit of his game, but he connects nonetheless and he has 4 points.
Well, that was a wide open shot. And that's something about the PBA. No matter if you're not a reliable outside shooter, if you give any player that kind of space, most likely he will score.
Here's Weinstein against 3 red shirts. Weinstein cutting through. And the ball would stay with Meralco with 3:16 remaining in the third. And here comes Big Bo Belga returning to the fray, replacing Gabby Espinas. Al-Jamal to Asi. Taulava outside. Weinstein for 3. Yes,
Oh, yes.
sir!
That's the second triple of the night. And we'll tell you a little bit more about Weinstein when we come back from this timeout.
Okay na sa akin. Kasama na rin yung mga fans ng Ginebra in crowds.
Oh, it brings out the best out of me. I like the matchup, me against Eric, Yancy. It's just going to be a great matchup, and fans will be looking forward, especially seeing my teammates, Mak, Omalon, Dennis Daa. We're going to bring the game to them, and we're not going to let them dictate the game to us.
Yung excited ako lagi makalaban ng Ginebra. Masarap silang kalaban.
Well, Cardona and Asi, they love the challenge. Mr. Manny V. Pangilinan, Mr. MVP.
And Mr. MVP, well, over to his right was Philippine Olympic Committee Chairman Monico Puentebella. And to his, that was to his left. And to his right was Senior Vice President Meralco Ramon